the audio is working.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Alright, so
Just try to talk loud.
yeah, let's talk loud. Magic the Gathering Tactics. This is Magic the Gathering is from Wizards of the Coast. It's a card game that's been around for a long time, since the 90s. It's a card battle game where players play wizards, they collect cards, and they play these monsters and spells, and they fight each other. So this is the first time that this property has been brought to a 3D game, and we've taken the iconic cards and we've moved it into a tactics game. We've translated the cards and the stats of the cards into this game. The game is PC and PSN. We've got single player campaigns. By playing a single player game, players can earn special units and spells. They can earn customization options for their avatars. They can earn event tickets that they can use for online play. Tournaments, we have player versus player tournaments that are matched up with an ELO ranking. We've got 3 types of tournaments. Casual tournaments, people could just jump in and play some games and they get rewards for how well they do. There are bracketed tournaments with single and double elimination that have prizes at the end. And we have a draft format, which is something that Magic players are very familiar with, where they basically bring booster packs to the table, people open them up and they build an army out of what they have, and they play against each other. So it's a test of their skills of how they assemble their armies and how they play the game.
So I was going to ask you about the tournaments. Will it be something that your company will be actually promoting and running certain things? Right. A lot of companies don't do that. It's kind of a waste. I've always envisioned like this type of thing where you would have maybe a monthly or quarterly or yearly, take the attempts again to qualify, take the top of the top and line your battle out.
Yeah, we'll actually run both. We probably won't have any big money type tournaments when we launch,
like in-game
down the road. Yeah, so all the tournaments that we'll launch with will be automated and they'll all have prizes. Because on the opposite end, you don't want a situation where your casual players get in and they can't join tournaments because they're waiting on schedules or they have to be in at a certain time. So we provide for these automated tournaments that sort of schedule themselves and fill themselves out. But we will have company-sponsored events along the way as well that are bigger ticket items that we broadcast. We have an auction house, so players can put their spells and figures up for sale, and other players can buy them. It's a safe trading mechanism, so we avoid most of the problems that come along with secure trading. So, Collection Manager is where you can view all of your units. The way you build armies is pretty straightforward. You just double-click, bring creatures in.
Very nice graphics.
Well, we can't take too much credit. Most of this is card art from the card game.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So as you assemble your army and your spellbook down here, it builds your resources over here. Magic players will be familiar with the different types of lands that we have. Plains and islands and swamps and mountains and forests. So this is a starting resource pool for the card game. As you can see, we have a progression path for the player. When they start the game, they make an avatar, they customize his appearance as a planeswalker, and as they level up their avatar, they unlock the ability to have bigger armies. We also have talent trees based on each of the different types. So if you invest your points in planes, you get better at white magic. An example thing might be your white units have a chance to heal on their turn, since planes is all about healing and balance and control. So we have a couple different views on these things. We have a list view, we have a model viewer. So we show off the stuff pretty well.
You know, it's hard. It sounds like there's a lot of depth to it too with the talent, so it sounds interesting.
Yeah. I'll show you our battle screen. This is a pre-alpha version of the game. It's still in development. So we're still refining the game rules. We're still refining the mana system. But we've translated a lot of the elements of the card game. We have a lot of the keywords from the game. We have trample and death touch and reach and things like that. So for purposes of demonstration, we've started the game with units on the board. Down here is the initiative bar, so we show turn order. This is your planeswalker. It's his turn first, then we go to this elf, then Rhea, Dawnbringer, Garrick, and so forth. And it just cycles through. This is the chat bar and logging, which can be expanded to show kind of additional things going on.
Very MMO like.
Nice. We've got the lands that are in play up here. This is your resource system, so it shows you how many of each one you have. And this is the command wheel down here. The interface is pretty straightforward. We hint at what you can do, and it's pretty much just a point-and-click interface. The blue units are your team, the red units are his team. The green squares show you where you can move. It's your Planeswalker's turn right now. So we'll go down here and we'll click this button, bring up our casting bar. We've got units on the top and spells on the bottom. The numbers represent how many charges of each spell you have. So the equivalent in Magic would be how many you have in your deck.
Yeah, it's kind of based on like D&D where you don't have an unlimited amount of
Exactly. So we'll click this angel, we'll bring her out right here. Get her on the board. She's pretty cool because she has an attribute that prevents other units around her from being attacked. So she becomes the focus point of any incoming attacks. So when we protect our archer, it's important to keep her there because archers can't make their ranged attack if there's enemies adjacent to them. So we got Oaken Form down here, which adds to her damage and hit points. So we'll throw this on her and make her a little bit tougher because I know bad guys are going to come get her. And then just to be mean, we'll throw a fireball out here just to do some damage to Rhea. She's pretty tough, so we'll soften her up a little bit.
just came out of
So when I'm done casting, I click the checkbox to just end my turn. That's my elf's turn. Again, green squares light up to show me where I can move, which is pretty limited. But I can make attacks at range. We have context-based mouse cursors, so the arrow shows I can make a ranged attack. It's a broken arrow, which shows me I'm out of range. So I can still attack, but I do less damage. So I'll go ahead and throw an arrow at Rhea.